the proper resolution for my stream layout, but then we can have a unique overlay like this. Hello. Yes, I just got done playing the playtest for that game. I have no change, and now we're switching to something else called Gone Home, which I don't really know anything about. I think it's like a story game. I think you walk around a place and listen to a story. From what I understand. Maybe I'll use this. Yes. So I have zero idea what the tone's gonna be. Probably something nostalgic. Walking Sim Classic. What year did this come out? Haven't I got a weird resolution? No, on my new laptop, the resolution is less strange. And I'm even sad about it. It took a long time to adjust because the screen is smaller than my previous laptop. I really wish I could have gotten the same one. But, you know, I'm gonna keep saving up so that someday I can get, like, the ultimate machine or something. Okay. Walk around using the stick. Look around using the other stick. It's horror? Really? A real PC? Ugh, let's not get too crazy.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get
spooky?
back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight.
Oh, you have no idea?
But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up.
I was worried the last one was gonna be horror, but then it wasn't.
Okay, so...
There's discourse about it?
See you soon.
Oh, I need to
Bye.
put subtitles on. It scared you? What? June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. Okay. Let's get some subtitles. Are there any? Head bob, I mean, we'll see how that's like. Subtitles, yes. Overlay text, sure. Alright. What does it say? Wow, the text is so tiny. Caitlin Greenbrier, Portland. Flight 270, June 6th, 1995. Very, very loud storm going on outside, though I can't really see it. I'm gonna assume this came out in the 2010s or something. What are these? Christmas duck. Oh my god, this is so 2010s YouTuber game. What else can I do with it? Anything? Nothing. Wait. Okay. Wow, $5.99. Yeah, those 2010s YouTubers, they love to like spin things around and throw objects and give them voices and name them and all that stuff. And I was eating that up, watching my Markiplier's house key. Added to backpack. LB to check the contents of your backpack. That me? Oh my goodness, everything is so small. It's my passport. I got it to go on my Europe trip. Greenbrier Caitlin. December 12th? Or... It's December 12th, 73. USA, female. Other stuff. Okay. This is my boarding pass. Spare key. There's a map. Yeah, this is like a Resident Evil mansion. Even the music sounds a bit like it too. Excuse me. Directions to work from new house. Left on Crabtree. Right on Bullhorn. Exit onto... I don't even need these directions because I'm not going outside. Tissue box? Like, what's the point? I mean, I say that, but I really love picking up objects and throwing them around in Reanimal. a hole in the ceiling? That shouldn't be that loud. No wonder this game was scaring people when it came out. Invoice. Trans Greenbrier. Okay.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
Okay. Is that like from the past? Author Magazine, 50 contests with up to $21,000 in prizes. Stephen King, critiques, the art of feedback. I feel like it's not right to read a magazine cover like this. Stephen King. Get published. The Secret. The Blank Page. How to 20... I thought I said how to top 20 authors. How 20 top authors conquer it. The Blank Page. No, this is real like Alan Wake core, is it not? I am really looking forward to completing Quantum Break so that we can play Alan Wake 2 again, because I miss it. Yeah, there really is no reason to pick up and stare at every little object other than, I guess, if you wanted to. The developers went out of their way to model every single item in this home, so who am I to deny them their right to show it off? Is there no mirror in here? I mean, probably for a reason. Worldwide timetable. Okay. Who is Katie? Am I oh yeah, I'm Katie because my name's Caitlin. And I was just listening to the diary of someone called Sam, who I'm assuming is my sister.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Okay. Sam. This is from Sam? Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a oh, that's to Sam from Mother. And Sam says, Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is he had a Nintendo when we were little. Something moving upstairs. Wait, but I haven't looked at everything else yet. One of my trophies. Skull. It's normal. Track trophy. Well, I guess I could be examining it like that. Regional track and field finals, April 22nd, 1981. Girls long jump event. I tried to be good at long jump. There was a time when I was trying to be decent at sports because I thought that it would be cool, but I don't know. I don't know if I gave up. No, I think all of that kind of stuff, it was aside from other stuff that happened at school, whenever I tried to do some kind of like physical extracurricular activity, something would happen that would end up making me stop. Like when I was doing karate and I stopped it because I don't know, I don't like this like squeaky noises. I wish that would stop it. I guess I just didn't enjoy fighting with the other kids. But then a little bit more sad was when I was trying to learn like street dance. I was in some sort of street dance learning club, and I was just having so many problems with my legs. They were in pain all the time because of growing pains, and I kept like, I don't know, I kept getting injuries, and I just didn't want to do it anymore. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Thank you for the follow. Biggest gaming regret, I haven't finished Alan Wake 2 yet. Some health shit happened. Well, I recommend picking it up again when the time is right. It is a very special game. And like I mentioned, I'm gonna be streaming it a second time to get the true ending. And they're trying really hard to scare me. But yeah, I would try not to regret not finishing every video game that you've ever started too much, because you can always pick it up again another time. That's what I tried to tell myself. Except I'm maybe never going to finish Disco Elysium. Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe. Played the first one 4 times. Press that button or Y to check my location. This is a Resident Evil game. What's going on? It's so yeah. It's, okay, Funk Sonic Riders. That's a different situation. It is interesting that in my journey to stream almost every 3D Sonic game, my perspective on Sonic as a franchise has changed a lot. Not that I thought that it was perfect before, but actually, like, having to get through Sonic Heroes, of which those streams I have privated, maybe I'll unprivate them someday. Not that there's anything crazy wrong with them, I just, like, privated most of my older streams. Because I didn't feel as confident in my streaming ability back then, but, I don't know, I'm never gonna play it again. Or maybe, I won't play it again for another 10 years, and in that 10 years, if I do stream it again, someone else is gonna have to be there with me, encouraging me and like boosting my morale, because it's just like such a horrible experience to actually finish it. And Sonic Riders is not anywhere near as long as Sonic Heroes, but it's torture. It's human torture. I had the same problems with after school stuff, just never found passion in that kind of after school environment. I see. Yeah, for me it was like, I don't know. It felt like I was getting punished by the world every time I tried to step out of my comfort zone. I also hear a lot of like scary, spooky noises around me. Pack of cards. Is there anything to do with these? Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Plumes of smoke will rise above the northeastern region of Boone County over the better part of next week. As part of a forestry service run, controlled burn overgrown sections of the Flint Block National Forest. Forestry crews have been preparing the area for months. The burn operation will take place between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and possibly into Thursday, depending on the speed of progress, according to the Forestry Service. In addition to removing dead and overgrown vegetation that can lead to wildfires in the drier months, the operation will serve as a valuable training tool for the forestry and firefighting personnel involved, said senior conservationist Janice Greenbrier. Is this place haunted? Because there's been a lot of ghost noises. What is this? A comb. Personal calendar. Whose is this? Monday, couples bowling. Is this mother's? Wednesday, cooking class. Take apron. Friday, ballroom dancing. Ooh, they're rich. Monday, couples bowling. Wednesday, cooking class. Friday, ballroom dancing. Wednesday, cooking class. Friday, ballroom dancing. Cook the big meal for Terry and Sam. Oh, what's this? What? Huh? Huh? Is it open? Bratmobile. Potty mouth. Is this not open? Oh, for Sam. What the heck is this? Oh. Love thing X tab X cherry bomb X throwaway X PRDCT X. Wait. Sub special X fuck your fans? X Polaroid baby X panic X bitch theme X Richard X cool Shmuel X Susanna X Kiss plus what are these song lyrics? What is this? I don't understand what this is. I don't know what that is.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know.
It's the Coachella lineup of that time, okay.
Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know. I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Okay. Hello. Sam. Stop leaving every damn light in the house on. You're as bad as your sister. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. Oh, Daniel and his Nintendo. Am I right? Daniel called. Also, the handwriting that the mother has. Look, that it's beautiful. Every time she writes Daniel's name, it's like an event. To whom it may concern. I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and am therefore an independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, and yet you allow her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening in a normal, totally safe city on my own, like a human being, and since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Warmest regards, your daughter Samantha. Okay. Middle child syndrome. Hate it when they call it a Nintendo. Anyone who does that shit needs to sort themselves out. I don't know. I feel like there's people that call it a Nintendo. It's like a catch-all term for every Nintendo system, right? You know what was the weirdest thing about watching South Park season 4? But like, I think the first episode I watched, they were like getting all excited about raising enough money to buy a Sega CD. I think it's some Sega console. I was like, oh my god. Can you imagine? Okay, it's gonna be alright. Whose room is this? I gotta get me one of these. Also, really need a new dresser. Bratmobile, cool schmool. Can I put this in something? Okay. I'm remembering the controls from the last game that I played, so I keep pressing the wrong button, thinking that I can crouch. But it's this one. Cartridge? Is this a Nintendo? Adventurous the Cat? Fuck off. Adventurous the Cat returns. Where's the Nintendo? I bet they don't even have it anymore. I bet they sold it. Read codes. Oh my gosh, Chun-Li moves. Are they allowed to mention this stuff? They're indie, so probably. Yeah, a lot of haphazardly placed N64 cartridges, or I don't know. I don't know. It's one of the Nintendos that uses cartridges. Super Spitfire. Journey of Crystal. Sonic Boom 94. K-Sync? You've got a locker in your bedroom? Is that Laura Palmer? I haven't had that much to drink, Jodie Foster. How many fingers am I holding up? This is making me feel unpleasant. Yeah, is that Laura Palmer and Donna Hayward? You better not have been reading my secret diary again. Oh, it literally says right there. Oh my gosh. Here you go, Mitten. Have some pate. Gross. Meow. Okay. Oh, I need to learn the combination. Is that... Hold on. Is that... There it is. That one's for you, Yuta. Your phone lock screen. Soda can. Samantha Greenbrier, year 11. Teacher Fletcher, period 5. Subject shop 1. Assignment metalworking, engraving. Grade C-. Notes. Not a challenging assignment. Metal plaque for family portrait, reasonable subject, but not complex. When I said that mom and dad should be replaced with parents' names, I did not just mean add them underneath. Acceptable leveling on edges. Show more pride in work. Why is the teacher writing in such a clipped manner? Thank you for the hydrate. I'll take a sip. What is it? Eraser? The Brother 150? Let's take a look at this for a second. Of course, it's a Phaedrus, new for 1965. Here's the exciting new Brother 150, a bike with speed, style, and impressive get up and go. The Brother 150's reliable 4-stroke engine produces speeds that will surprise you. A 2.5-gallon tank provides the ability to ride for longer distances. This is the one me and my dad are building. Wanna go for wanna go for a wide when it's done? Is this did Daniel give her that or something? Pillow. Creature. This is kind of a disgusting room. I mean, it could be much more disgusting, but you can't be leaving all this stuff around. Come on. Excuse me. I think the creative writing track would be perfect for you, Mrs. Blyloch. Summer pre-college program for young scholars. Oh my goodness, that's a lot to read. Reed College, one of the nation's most lauded private liberal arts and sciences universities, is proud to announce its 14th annual summer program for young scholars. This program invites students of grade 10 and 11 to attend lectures, workshops, and discussions covering a wide variety of intellectual pursuits. By focusing on small group sessions and close faculty-student interactions, the program encourages young minds to thoroughly explore areas of growth and enrichment as they approach the threshold of higher education. Beyond the benefits of the program itself, 3 students from each track will be offered a full scholarship for their first year at Reed if they decide to attend the university full-time as undergraduates and are accepted by Reed's admissions board. Educators at student schools have been provided with documentation outlining the specific requirements for each track and processes for submitting portfolios and applications. Students accepted to the program will be notified. Alright. Now, this is also good practice for playing Quantum Break, because that game has a lot of reading in it. I remember spending most of the last time I streamed it just reading. So what the heck am I doing? What is the... I thought that maybe I'd be putting something in there, but I guess not. I don't have a combination. Where could I find it? I felt like there was something I picked up that had numbers on it. Kurt Cobain. I was like, I want to find all the secrets, I think, maybe. Yeah, what was it that I looked at? I think it was... this? No, her combination is probably not going to be here. Hopefully I can find it somewhere. Board game? What board game is this? I got your number. Are you going to dance with anyone? Who's got a crush on you? So dreamy, but they don't even have any boys on the front. I guess it really keeps it a mystery. Man, Sam had this in like 4th grade. Oh, there's something underneath it. What, am I not gonna read that? Holy Bible, okay. Holy Bible. Okay, oh my goodness, there's so much. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy yurkin, descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal. The throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first mate slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arms stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment too long. Before noticing the captain's gaze, the first mate nodded silently ahead. The great basin of the dead king's throne room lay below, skeletal in rotted robes. The king was hunched over a blue orb, he was hunched over a blue orb topping his royal scepter. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn? I've never known how to pronounce this word. Hewn from rock, led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention and then you..." But the first mate interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker. And you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line. "All traced by this invincible thread, of course." Allegra said, "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go together." First mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his, "Wait, no, no!" The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop, then turned and ran, the king chasing after with distressing speed. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack to the stone floor. Allegra ran, following the line, and came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. Okay. Who is this from? Pulp Fiction? Hey Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend and Todd won't shut up about it, so it's either good or we can make fun of him for liking it. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Oh wait, hold on, this is them having a conversation. Okay. So Sam says, my mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Okay, spoilers for someone who hasn't seen Pulp Fiction yet, okay? Fuck you. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. I think Todd's going to come so he can see it again if that's okay. 7:15, okay? Don't barf. Alright, see you then. The barfing burger. Oh my. I've had time. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm still in my movie watching arc, you know, but I'm also taking a little break. What is this? Quick fix? It's got bandages on it. Can I see this in the light? Is it, what the heck is it? Oh, they are bandages. Okay. Turn that off. Hairbrush. So many hairbrushes in this house. Toilet paper? Wow. Excuse me. All right. It's broken. What? Is that blood? Hold on. That doesn't seem to make sense. There's water in the tub, right? These are all the blood stains on the bathtub. It's either all the blood stains or they're not real. It's like paint. It's a decoration.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today.
Oh, it's hair dye.
She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
So this is gay. I've been holding back on saying it. But this does kind of feel like Life is Strange before Life is Strange came out. The like pop culture references and stuff. It's the same sort of thing. This is a topic I've been avoiding today, in fact. And you know what? I'm not even going to get into it. I won't even talk about mixtape for 1 second. Not even for 1 sentence. Yeah, dude, come on. You, you said that on purpose. This was the original mixtape. I guess I hadn't really thought about... Oh, you're reacting to me saying it's like Life is Strange, yeah. I hadn't really thought about there being a game like this. Oh, the references. Okay. Also, why is the ceiling like floorboards? Is that on purpose? Does that make sense? Does anybody's ceiling look like this? But anyway. That seems like not right. Am I crazy? I feel like the ceiling shouldn't look like that. But anyway. I've never really thought about there being a game that is like Life is Strange before Life is Strange came out. Because to me, Life is Strange felt like a specific type of indie movie turned into a video game, you know? It's the same texture as the floor. Maybe, I don't know. Turn the lights on. I'm assuming this is the parents' bedroom. Or just mother. I don't know if they've mentioned a father. Earth, Wind, and Fire? Nice. Nice. I'm gonna have the same game design discussions every 10 years. People attempting Gamergate. I wasn't like conscious of Gamergate, so I don't really know the details of that whole situation. But yeah, I mean the same video game design discussions happen constantly. But I mean, the thing is, mixtape is not like a, it's not like a new sort of thing. But it is maybe the first time in a bit that that sort of game has had a lot of people talking about it. And I don't really know why. I don't really know what started it being discussed so much. Maybe they advertised it a lot. Although I swear that I hadn't heard a single thing about it until it released. Why am I being a pervert? I just want to see what's going on. What if there's a secret hidden note in one of these drawers? Mitten. I mean, yeah, the only thing I really see about it is negative things. I'm trying not to hear about it, but every now and then Hetere will tell me something else. But I said I wasn't going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about mixtape. I don't care. Watercolor technique? Are you a watercolorist looking to improve your skills? So was Bradford Gregory once. Since he began painting with watercolors at the age of 40, he has gone on to win countless awards in national and international exhibitions. Now, with watercolor technique for florals and still lifes, he shares his years of watercolor experience with you. This book doesn't contain lists of rules, but the principles and concepts that will lead you down the path to fulfilling your personal potential as an artist. That is lovely. It got very high ratings, and some people are mad about it because it doesn't have gameplay. I know nothing about the game itself. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to talk about mixtape, but I'll say one more thing about it. What I know, what I've seen, what I've been shown of it, it is just a kind of interactive movie. I don't dislike interactive movie games, but it depends on how they're done. From the way people are describing it, it seems like it could be just like at a fun sort of like experience, like maybe it's a couple hours long, maybe less than that. People's complaints about it might have to do with that. It's like not taking advantage of the medium of video games. I personally don't think that we should be too restrictive or caring too much about like what someone calls a video game. But I also know that mixtape is very much not the kind of thing that I like. I'm not gonna say anything more about it though. I have nothing else to say about it. I guess I said I wasn't gonna talk about it. The end. It's definitely not for people of our age group. I know exactly the kind of people that it's for, and it's not me. And I'm cool with it. I don't need it. I don't need it. There's plenty of wonderful games coming out this year. Plenty that have already come out that I haven't got the chance to play yet. Was Sam Lake promoting it? Was he? I don't know. He got sent a copy and some merchant shouted it out. Okay. They have his address? After the honeymoon, rediscovering your spouse personally, spiritually, sexually. Reverend Alexander Michaels. It may seem inevitable that the spark you and your spouse shared on your honeymoon should fade over time, but it doesn't have to be. Reverend Alexander Michaels will show you how to rekindle the fire you once had. Part 1 provides simple steps to reopen the lines of communication between you and your spouse, allowing you to face the problems you share as partners instead of rivals. Part 2 leverages the Reverend... I kind of don't care. All I need to do is make an indie game and I can get his address. Oh, wow. I feel like I've seen everything in here. Have I? Oh, wait. Can I put tapes in? It seems like I can't even pick them up. So never mind. I am not the ultimate Alan Fujo. But thanks for the vote of confidence. Well, where else is there to go? Have I been here already? Yeah. Katie. Mom and Dad were going to make up the guest room for you to stay in over the summer, but you came home on such short notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. What do you mean? Many boxes. Ghost Hunter Journal. Phasmophobia. Sighting Journal. August 31st, 1994. 1:19 a.m. A tall shadow in the upstairs hall. When I rounded the corner, no one was there. How tall was Uncle Oscar? Note, I was not wearing my glasses. September 3rd, 1994, 12:44 a.m. A faint noise coming from the bottom of the stairs. I said, hello. Did not investigate. Was probably the furnace. September 9th, 1994, 4:11 p.m. Poured milk from carton in fridge. It was spoiled. Pretty sure I read that spirits can sour milk. Milk was just bought yesterday. Moo. Oh, there's a drawing. And there's ghost milk. Moo. October 9th, 1994, 11:24 p.m. Lonnie says she feels a presence in the TV room. I suddenly begin to feel cold. We build a protective pillow fort. October 22nd, 1994, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Lonnie and I employ Ouija board as a medium. Disturbing messages are conveyed from the other side. Oscar definitely here. October 28th, 1994, 10 p.m. to October 29th, 4 a.m. Goodness. Enlisted Lonnie to stay up all night and help patrol premises, recording any signs of otherworldly presence. Lonnie reported many sightings, but all remained unconfirmed. Possible ectoplasm in attic, probably due to leaky roof. Sample taken just in case. Despite our best efforts, we both fell asleep around 4 a.m. All in all, a successful night. Okay. Who is this from? Hey, Sam, you were asking what my JROTC ribbons meant? Here is a handy guide. Orienteering. This means the army thinks I can find my way around. Rifle team. The army has branded me as a certified killing machine. Adventure training. I am a born adventurous, and no borders can hold me. The army recognizes this. So if you didn't think I was cool before, now you do. Lonnie D. Wait, so this is Sam's room? was the other one I was in then? The one with the Twin Peaks photos. Yeah. Yeah, this one. Is this my room? Then why, Then why the heck do I have, like, Sam's stuff in here? I feel like I'm lost now. Well, I've been here, haven't I? Bathroom? Red. Oh my god, I got a little spooked for a second. I thought that was a person. They got me. Is it gonna be a scary painting? I can't even see it. It's steeped in shadow. I'm assuming that she was painting these flowers. Right here. Oh, that's actually really nice. That's lovely. Performance evaluation. Richard Patterback. Supervisor. Janice Greenbrier. Ranger Patterback has been indispensable during the course of the prescribed burn preparation and execution. I believe his expertise and dedication has been the deciding factor in the success of a very complex and challenging conservation effort. In the opinion of the Flintlock Forest staff, Rick's contributions to daily operations have become essential to the outfit's continuing success. To this end, I will be formally submitting paperwork requesting his permanent reassignment to this facility. What? I don't even understand anything. What's this? Pen. Halloween show! Halloween show. The Misfits. They're awesome. Don't forget your costume. Stygian Loving? Oh, Lounge. Stygian Lounge. See you there. Oh.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
What, that you were about to cry? I mean, that's cute. Sewing table. Oh, that's pretty cool. Sewing is something that I kind of would like to know how to do, but not enough that I'm actually gonna learn it. Although it would be a very cool skill to be able to make my own plushies, but no. I think that drawing takes up enough of my time. Also, thank you for the posture check. I've almost drained all of my tea. Healthy choices. Skills for healthful life. Lonnie! Wait, what's this? Holy crap. I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner and I found a secret passage. And it hid Oscar's... Oscar's creepy old stuff in it? Hold on, I need to pick up my ear. Alright. What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with what I said. I said drain because I drank almost all of it in kind of a short amount of time. Oh my god. I have got to see this. We're skipping 6. What? Oh, I see. The map finally becomes relevant. Is it a Britishism? I don't know, man. What is this? Suspicious household appliances painting. What is that? Steampunk. Oh, they're pirates. It literally is Life is Strange, because they're pirates in Life is Strange as well. Max, I call them Sam and Max. That's the fucking characters from that's the dog and the little rabbit detectives. No, Max and Chloe. When they were children, they were pirates too. Sam and Max are the characters from Sam and Max. Okay, anyway, yeah, I mean, I like a little steampunk, I guess. Although that kind of looks more like a witch hat than a pirate hat, TBH. Cassette case. Heavens to Betsy. Oh my god, I don't like this. Am I gonna have to... Oh my god. Because my character can't hold them with both hands. Heavens to Betsy. Calculated. Nothing can stop me. Decide. Stay away. Calculated. Waitress. Hell. Intermission to 24/7? Axe men? Axe body men? What? Axe men. Donating my body to science. Terror Street. Don't look here. Okay. I feel like... What was I gonna do a second ago? Oh, I'm supposed to go somewhere. What do they say? Stairs. Okay, I unlocked stairs. I'm currently in the sewing room. Oh, they're calling it the sitting room. Although, yeah, I mean... Okay, when I was growing up, my mom always called the living room the sitting room. And I had to unlearn that as I grew to fit in with the rest of the world. But this is not even a living room. This is just this is a literal sitting room. Okay. Resident Evil moments. What is this? The existing room. Sam's dark room. You know what else had a dark room? Life is Strange. Do not enter if LED lights are on. Okay, but wait, I'm supposed to go down the stairs, right? Am I gonna end the game if I click this? Let's walk. Okay, I bet I will get a key. I'll be patient. This way. No. Oh, parents' bedroom. So it's a secret stairs. Hello, Yuki. I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well too. Wow, all I needed to do was push it. Oh, it's spooky. Is there no light to turn on? Okay, what is this? Cool. Ghost Hunter's house investigation log. Hidden compartments found 3. Library upstairs hall foyer? Evidence of the supernatural discovered 0. Okay, I guess I've unlocked some new areas. Is there anything else to look at in here though, or is it just that? Because yes, like complete darkness in there. So wait, what? Hold on, what? Is there not more to look at here? I guess it really isn't. Okay, next. In the hallway? Is it? Yes. One of these. Whoa. Ah. Ouija board. No, I don't want to put it back. Oh, this has got to be for the combination, maybe? Yeah, so there's 0. That's when I have half of Sam's locker combo added to the backpack. Luigi board. Can I use it to communicate with Sam? 1. Hello. Who are you? Oscar. What do you want? To come by. Right. Was there a 3rd one? I would assume that it's the attic. Or maybe I only found evidence of one of the entrances? I want to go to the attic. Is it going to be magically unlocked? No. Will something happen if I put half of Sam's locker combination into the locker? So I am getting pretty dehydrated, so I should probably get up and refill my drink. Wait, no. Oh no, yeah, they said that there was another one in the foyer. But where? Here? Did I even try these doors before? I don't think I did. Board game over the Alps. Right. Where is the secret? In the ceiling? No. Upper floor? Wait, what do you mean upper floor? Wait. I'm getting confused. Can I leave? Does it have something to do with the board game? Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna get some more tea and then I'll figure this out. returned. I have more tea. Freshly brewed. And I got another Mars bar. And apparently at some point I dropped 54 frames. That's crazy. Don't quit the game! Resume! What am I doing? I was trying to find the secret areas. And I go in here, and there is supposed to be a secret in here. But I cannot for the life of me find. Is it on the floor? Or maybe I just don't know what it is yet, because I didn't find a photo relating to it, but the one other place I went to, I don't think I saw anything. Oh, wait, what the heck? Oh, I am not in the right place at all. So, it's here then. Okay, I was going completely in the wrong direction. Silly me. Scary, spooky. Oh, I can hear someone talking. Welcome, new student. We hope that you are as excited about your first day at Goodfellow High School as we are. Please be sure to bring the following with you on your first day of classes, so that you can get right into the swing of things. One sturdy folder with pockets for each of your 6 class periods, 1 lined notebook per period, or 1 large notebook with 6 divided sections, at least 6 pens, blue or black ink, and 6 pencils, 1 box of colored... Why is there like an analog horror video happening in the background? Can anybody else hear that? Severe weather... Is he really that bad? I mean, he was pretty loud, but it seems like it calmed down now. Okay. A nutritious lunch or $2.50 for a lunch provided by the school cafeteria. A positive attitude. Please remember to get plenty of sleep the night before and be ready for the first bell to ring at 8 a.m. See you soon and again, welcome. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school. And there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House Girl. Great.
Wait, what? Why is she the Psycho House Girl? Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I have done many Parisian things, including eating le petit déjeuner and wearing a beret. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back. Sam, I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespeare book. Yeah, the thunder really is much higher quality audio than the rain. I'm bringing back something from the Shakespeare Book Company, since you're my favorite sister. Love you all, Katie. Oscar Mason, 60, of Boone County, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born on September 8th, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to Boone County. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. In the decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held this Sunday at the First Methodist Church at 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew Terrence Greenbrier, as well as in spirit the people of Boone County, to whom he provided wellness and comfort. Is that Lonnie? Too dark in here. Crestwell Insurance Agency, Inc. Electrical inspection form. The wiring in this house is technically up to all safety and amperage requirements. However, multiple layers of wiring have been added into the structure over the last 100 years. System is frequently unpredictable. Lights blink out for no reason. Pressure on floorboards and door frames disrupts circuits wired directly behind the surface. Properly reworking the electrical system would be highly destructive to the walls, floor, and fixtures of the structure. After discussion with Mr. Greenbrier, since there are no current safety concerns, these issues will not be addressed. Okay. Someone must have died from that, right? Otherwise, why mention it? Book. The Killing of JFK, a theory. You've seen the movie Discover the Truth, Benjamin Almond. Wait. A superb work of speculation plotted with amazing skill and showing a level of magnetic artistry not usually present in such academic pieces. A thrilling theory. I couldn't put this book down. An important new look at the circumstances surrounding one of the greatest tragedies of our time. Right. Oh my goodness. Pioneer something or other. They say that a jack of all trades is a master of none. I have to disagree. Mastery is not a question of specialization, but sure it is of purpose and dedication to craft. If you happen to be in the market for a combination LD-CD player, you'll be glad to know that Pioneer seems to share this particular... Why'd I read that? Why was it readable? You could do better. What is this? Back to basics, set back in time to Dallas 1963 again? What if JFK wasn't Wait, who? This is... huh? State of emergency in Dallas cancels motorcade. JFK poisoned, kidnapped, injured. Why not disrupt motorcade? I don't know what that is. Minutes before LHO can fire. Grassy knoll steamrolled. Record JFK off HBO. Magic bullet theory. Lone gunman. X-Files. Check with Sam. Oh, they love X-Files. Paradox results in JFK death being desired outcome. Chinese, Japanese, Lebanese, lesbians. JFK President US plus USSR coalition. It all comes together with the Russian game that I just played before this one. Early spaceflight utopia, advanced technology, and World War II early. Time stream 2 different? It's a real inside job. Oh, there's another combination, seriously. No. Oh. What? Something's haunted. Something's haunted. Also, hold on. I got distracted. I think I didn't quite go to, oh, I already read this one. The place I'm supposed to be checking for secrets. Yes. What is this? A script? Heaven at the edge of the world. The Green Glacier. Part 2. Samantha Greenbrier, 9th grade. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Allegra and her scouting party peered down wearily through the dense canopy of rustling leaves from their perch high in the forest branches. Mere feet away, sunlight shone brightly off the inner ice walls of the glacial basin in which the forest grew. It was a strange sight indeed, such lushness juxtaposed with the frigid ice formations. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation, bounding through the high branches. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. His life hung in the balance. We have to hurry! Her party followed behind, moving quietly as a breeze through the greenery. Allegra landed in the clearing and shouted, "Stop!" She saw the Queen Amazonian up on her pedestal, reaching for the lever that would drop the her first mate into the vat below. She shouted, "No!" and flung her saber at the Amazon's reaching hand, but it was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell toward the water and then splashed down, and all was eerily silent. Allegra looked on, frozen in fear and remorse. She had been a moment too late. But then, from the vat, something began to emerge. A head of dark brown hair, just like the first mate's. Then the shoulders and sleeves of his coat, soaking wet. But as the figure stood and the water poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked back at her were the eyes, the face, the hair, and the hands of the body of a woman. Still in the first mate's clothes, still the first mate. She spoke in a soft, clear voice. "Captain?" The Amazonian queen said, "She is one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the queen's eyes and said, "That's the love of my life, and you can't have her." I do kind of feel like anytime Amazonians are included as something in any story that I've seen personally. I haven't read Wonder Woman, and I have no plans to, but I'm thinking of, like, you know, Futurama, like Death by Snoo kind of thing. I feel like every single time it's kind of like so like author's poorly disguised fetish thing. Although in this case, obviously, it's like Samantha discovering her sexuality. But that was very funny. Okay. Oh my gosh, more of the combination. I mean, the same sort of thing exists in, like, any other sort of fantasy sci-fi thing, or a lot of them anyway. Like, Mass Effect has the Asari, the all-female race. I love the Asari. I think that they have a really great story. I don't think that they're my favorite race in Mass Effect, but I am pretty certain that at least one of the developers did say that, like, you know, we're making a sci-fi thing. We need to have the, like, alien race that's 100% sexy babes or something like that. EFCO was the only exception, really. Okay, where the heck else am I going? I think I didn't look at everything in Dan's office yet. I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed. The, like, JFK subplot. Who's that? Fresh. True stories. I was a teenage drag queen. Readers tell us about their worst moments. 90210. Does anybody still care about me? The male gaze. How to subvert it. Okay. I guess that was everything.
Dawn County, Kokomi County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged.
Kind of like this room. It seems a bit cozy.
Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Friday, 8 p.m., February 15th, 1995. Oh, it's a TV thing. Oh my god, they love the X-Files. This really is Life is Strange. Look at all of these, like, real-ass shows that they're referencing here. Or just name-dropping, rather.
This is a severe weather warning.
What on earth is Morkin Mindy?
Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
Boone County, Dawn County, Kokomi County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly
Listen, it's so that you know that it's the 90s, okay?
windows and doors. Flood conditions.
Oh, that's a 70s sitcom? I was thinking of a movie. Oh, you're talking about Mork and Mindy. Okay, yes. Sorry, I moved on from that very quickly. Girl Scout was this. Can I listen to it? Did Katie not have any friends? Feeling lonely? It's a piece of cake to make friends. Never worry again about having friends to spend time with. This book will teach you to make friends even when you're shy.
I think, you know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them,
No,
and you have to get to know them.
no.
Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. And she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Okay.
Dawn County, Takelma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly
But
urged to stay indoors and secure
making friends.
all windows
Yeah, if I was a child
conditions are expected
and
at lower elevations.
I was having a hard time making friends and my family gave me this. Oh, wait. Oh, for some, I thought that this was, I get confused by the way they, like, say each other's name, like, the way that they describe, like, who was sending a message to who and whatever. I thought this was for Katie.
Severe weather warning.
Dad's saying Sam thought this might help, but no, this is for Sam. She was having trouble making friends. Yeah, if I was given, like, a book like this, I would be kind of bummed out, I guess.
Takelma County and Wistaria County. Residents are
I understand the intention, though, yeah.
indoors. Flood conditions are
Yeah.
expected at lower elevations.
Wonder if Devs asked actual 90s kids how stuff was. I would assume that this game would be made by 90s kids, but I'm also not really sure. Because Life is Strange wasn't made by even American people. It was made by middle-aged French men, and Mixtape is made by Australians.
Torrential rain conditions affecting all
So, I don't know.
County, Boone County, Takelma County, and Wistaria.
I'll make my own comments about, like, of course, I didn't grow up in the 90s.
Secure all
Maybe I'll ask my sister. My sister liked this game. So maybe it was relatable to her. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I kind of like seeing that pizza grease. That's nice. Gone Home was made by actual 90s kids for sure. Okay. Turn that off. But they got a lot of VHS tips. Not many games hit the 90s nostalgia this hard at the time. Yeah, that's why I would guess this kind of had a lot of people talking about it, probably. Because, like, what I thought of Life is Strange back then, it was because there was not really any other game quite like that. And if this was doing that even before then absolutely. Okay, hi Terry. Enclosed, please find a Pioneer blah 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 unit with remote and cables. We need a half-page review for the October issue, so that gives you about 2 weeks to get us the copy for the edit. Standard stuff like you gave us on the blah 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 blah. It's a combi player, so check its CD playback with a few discs as well as a laser disc. And they want us to definitely hit the signal to noise ratio and all that. David Cupping? That I don't like that name. Cupping? Oh my gosh, it's a little fort. That's cute. Hauntings and poltergeists. Oops. Find out the truth behind stories that were familiar even to our pagan ancestors. Discover how to tell a hoax from a genuine haunting. How to categorize and understand strange phenomena you may encounter. Learn about the unhappy spirits that share the earth with us and what they can teach us about our connection with the natural world. Dr. Jitters. Okay. They have maybe too many VHS tapes. Who the hell is Mike? Okay. Terry, hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi Aficionado has too much review work to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature, and writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds. Then get paid. Excuse me. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some writing samples to my editor and tell him your old college chum, Mike, sent you. Here's the address. A heaven at the edge of the world. Blah, 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 blah. The turtle people. Oh, she's been writing this story since she was like 5. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the Black Pirate ship. She yelled, "I thought we lost them at Horse Island!" The first mate said, "Looks like you thought too soon." The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself, you can't call him that, came out on the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, "You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar." Captain Allegra yelled back, "Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile?" The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. Okay, I'm putting too much effort into reading those. Okay. Where next? Is there a secret that I didn't look at? I think I've already got the one that was over there. Have I looked at this? Is this something different? There's so many notes everywhere. Hey, are you the new girl, Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the back behind you. Wave if you get this. I'm right back. Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha. And yes, I'm new. What's up? I just thought since you're new, maybe you could use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either. And so I thought I'd ask something if you don't mind. Yes, no? No, I don't mind. What do you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the fam? Wow, that was a long con from Tommy. In such a way that he probably didn't mean it badly. But that was mean. Oh, what is this? Bunch of coupons. Nice. It's a big house. Music room. Oh my goodness. From the desk of Donald Phipps, publisher, March 8th, 1976. To Mr. Terrence Greenbrier, I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. I'm like kind of barely following the story with the dad. Like, I think I'm getting confused by, there's too many names. I'm getting confused by who is who. Is their dad is Terrence then? I thought that their dad was David for some reason. And I guess, I don't know, he's a failed author and he went crazy and started obsessing over JFK's assassination. Oh, that's a little loud. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is way too loud. Turn that off. I can barely read this. Samantha Greenbrier, 1994. Reproductive system worksheet. The Menstrual Cycle, a novella. The early morning of September 1st, 1939, I don't know what I was about to say, Essa Glantz stares out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Wayland in Poland. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she's engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. Essa's train approaches its destination. Her heart races. The lining of her uterus is getting thick and soft. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered road. Then there, her dear Boris, still in his baker's smock. He must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. The ovary releases the ovum. It travels through the fallopian tube. What is this? Is this a school activity? Over the wheezing of steam engines. A deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station, a whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reaches out towards her dear Boris across the road. Their eyes lock and the moment freezes. The flash and smoke envelops him almost instant. But did he fucking die? Oh my god. What? What is this? In the assault by German forces, almost 75% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa, and for a time, Borislav, huddle in a half-destroyed church. He is blind. His legs are missing, bandaged with torn bed sheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolved. I'm gonna get more of my drink. What the? What the? What are they trying to jump scare me for reading that story? Hold on, I'm not done. I'm gonna get more of my drink. Okay, anyway, about 2 weeks later, Boris loses his grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive. But in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance. As a daring spy and saboteur, another ovum starts to develop in one of the ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. The teacher didn't like that and said, "See me." I didn't really see what was wrong with it, though. Like, it was shocking, but... Below True Stories events are out of order. Oh, okay, so they were supposed to just write the events in order. I mean, she did it correctly. She just also wrote a story around it. I don't know. Oh my god. Okay. She's kind of a quirk chungus, but I do think that that is the best thing that she's written. Why is there no light switch in here? I don't like it. Oh, okay. What is this? Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she's welcome back to our house to visit any time. Mary Shoots.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games.
Nintendo Street Fighting
Maybe I'll
2.
give him a call.
You're kind of a bitch, Sam. Loki. I don't know the ways in which, what's his name, Daniel has been weird. You could talk a little bit more about that. But you keep using him for his Nintendo games, and that's not very nice. Buy your own games. How old are you? Okay. The Accidental Savior. Wait, who wrote that? Terrence L. Greenbrier. Oh my god. I feel like there's another secret compartment that I haven't looked into yet. No, I already went in there, didn't I? I'll double check again. Just to be safe. Yeah, there's gotta be some kind of secret. Wait, what? Book. Oh, there's another one. Okay. The Misfits.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Alright. Wait, where am I? No, there's another passage. Why? Hold on a second. Okay. I thought that maybe a couple of like hidden areas to like hide stuff in wasn't too strange. This is literally Resident Evil Mansion. You got secret doors everywhere. Where's the light switch? This house is crazy. Oh, it's like a shortcut. It really is Resident Evil. But where do I actually want to go? Because yeah, I don't think I want to be here. I think I've explored everything there is to explore here. But it's probably a good shortcut for when I have... I mean, do I have all of the parts of the combination? I might. Because I said that I had half. But I feel like there's some other things that I haven't looked at yet. Yeah, there's one more place that I haven't been. It seems... Which one? Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Is there something to read? Yes. Hi, Lonnie. So, if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after the 6. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm gonna kick your butt. Get ready.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Alright, is that everything? I think it may be. I think it may be time. This place is haunted, but yeah, I think it may be time to go to the attic, right? If I can even remember where everything. This is not it. This is not it. Also, it's already been over 3 hours. This game is definitely long enough that I'm. It's almost 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, I'm not gonna have time to play anything else after this, but I'll probably stream tomorrow. I want to do my best to level up all my pogies so that I can... Is there a cat in here? So that I can finish Pokemon Platinum as soon as possible. But if I don't quite get there, I will find something else to play. Try not to fret over it too much. Attic... No, Tomodachi, no. Wait, no, it's not the attic. It's in somebody's bedroom. What was the combination? Okay, it's 0501. Turn it right 3 times. What? I don't understand it. 0501. Why is a locker in my room? I'm going to assume that none of this is like realistic. This is some sort of like almost like dreamlike thing where there's like pieces of the past are here, even though, you know, it doesn't really make any sense for them to be. I'm just coming across them. That's kind of what it's felt like. Who was that? Lonnie. 94.
Lonnie came over today. But everything was...
No quantum after Tomodachi today. Thank you for the follow.
My desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Oh my god! What is this? Oh my god, what? Gillian Anderson? That doesn't... Well, that's definitely not her on the cover. The magazine for men. This is not even... They could have done a bit of a better job with this one. To try and make like a sort of pin-up magazine. They don't look like this, do they? This is just like underwear catalog. The great UFO cover-up? Yeah, this is not very sexy. Shout out to Flesh World from Twin Peaks for being realistic. Okay, I got the basement key, but I want the attic key. Is the attic gonna be like a secret true ending thing? Is there gonna be a chance that I don't make it in there? Oh my. Basement. I don't even. How the heck how? Basement. I wasn't expecting this game to be this long. You can tell that I'm getting sleepy. I could take a little bit of a nibble, my Mars bar, but I'm too busy gaming. Oh, there is a locked door. Rest in peace, Shannon Doherty. Oh. Use the key. It's not the basement door. Oh, that up there says to basement. Oh. What? The thing is, though, even though I'm sleepy, I don't know that I want to go right to sleep afterwards. I know that I must. I'm losing it. I don't like the foyer. I don't know where I'm going. I kind of want to stay up a little bit longer, watch a little South Park. Probably because I basically didn't do much fun today. But I should probably just go to bed. Okay. What's with all of the binders that I can't... I can like hold them and move them around, but I can't look inside of them. Excuse me. Okay. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. Very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant, Lonnie D. Dear Ms. DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities at your father's estate. Following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Oh, right, this is from Sam. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two evening events, I must say. I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who was a lovely woman with sterling taste and a refined air. Let's do it again, same time next year, shall we? Indeed, Madam Samantha L. I'm sorry for reading it like that. I can't with the like I don't know. I don't think I was like this when I was a kid. I don't think so. I definitely was not. I was cringe, but not in this specific way of like Reddit quirk chungus. But it is uncanny how similar it is to Life is Strange, huh? It's a little weird. Why is it this way? Where do they get it from? I don't know. Or maybe this is what white teenage American girls are like for realsies? I don't know. Reproduct. Oh my god, another one. Oh, this is Kate's. Okay, yeah, complaint that I was gonna make was that I feel like I know literally nothing about Caitlin. It's definitely a kind of person. I know that this kind of person exists. It's just weird that it happened twice in this sort of game. First time I see American teenage girls playing Street Fighter so much, I wouldn't have any idea about Street Fighter. Okay. Caitlin Greenbrier. Okay, we got the menstrual cycle stories. Oh, she just wrote it correctly? So, one of my old sex ed assignments. So Caitlin is just boring and like doesn't have a personality or something? I don't know. I don't know yet. Dear Samantha Greenbrier, we would like to congratulate you on your acceptance to the creative writing track of the Reed College Summer Program for Young Scholars. Based on your portfolio and academic record, we are also pleased to offer you financial aid to cover 75% of the summer program's tuition and fees. The attached documentation contains specifics regarding your schedule, optional secondary track session, yeah, that is, I read it correctly. I felt like I didn't, but I did. And your dormitory assignment. We very much look forward to your participation in the summer program. And again, congratulations. Oh.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing. And I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where?
Did you forget?
She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for?
Is she stupid?
I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Okay. What is this? Open trunk. Give me a light. What is this? 14 karat gold pendant, heart pendant, 2 halves, customizable, with up to 10 letters. Wow. What is this? Richard Greenbrier. Wait, which one's Richard? I guess this is great-grandpa. Wait. Someone is somebody's... Oscar is the uncle. Uncle? Oscar is uncle. Was Richard Oscar's nephew? I don't remember. There's too many names. I don't remember. What's this? Oh my goodness. Terrence L. Greenbrier. From the desk of Richard Greenbrier, PhD. Dear Terrence, thank you for sending... Yeah, this is Grandpa. Thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book. An author's first published manuscript is a monumentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognize my son in the subject matter. An author's work is the An author's work is the externalization of that which he holds dear and that which he fears. And in this respect, I believe your work was successful. But the lens through which the personal Sean was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible dime store science fictional Deus Ex Machina. I congratulate you on the surviving the great ordeal that is publication, and rest assured that readers of your chosen genre will lap up copies hungrily, but I urge you to shed artifice. You can do better with a father's love and encouragement. Okay. I mean, honesty is important. But it seems like maybe he was too honest because his face has been cut out of this portrait. Scrap. Girl Scout, the band formerly known as Cub Scout. Okay. Oh.
Todd's band lost their singer.
What?
Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Sorry, I was eating my Mars bar. Yolanda De Soto. Something Hector and Marie De Soto. Mexico. Dear Sam, I'm so happy you liked the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell. You love Mexico too. She didn't say too. You would love Mexico, I think, probably. The nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them. And then I think of them together, out there in the wilderness, together. Start thinking of you, again, together. I lie here in bed and I can almost feel you. I've been trying to save it up for when we're together again. But I haven't done a good job, okay? But I tried. What? What are you saying? Goodness. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got to me the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time together in the dark room. Together. Two or more, Lonnie. Oh. Light. Oh. Got a lot of these pull string lights. Oh my gosh, more map. What on earth? There's too many combinations! How long is this game? What could even possibly be in here? I see a safe like this with a combination and I think that there's gonna be like loot or an upgrade in there. Like an optional storage upgrade or something. Oh, it doesn't work. Is there anything in here? Can I point to that room? Oh my word. Spend the next 10 hours brute forcing it? No way, dude. A letter. Wait, I already seen that. Where the heck else do I go next? I'm sorry. Does that say servants' quarters? Did they have servants or is it just a really old house? I think it's just an old house, but that's insane. That's actually nuts. Servants' quarters. Where am I going? I think that there's a room I haven't been in yet. No, I didn't want to go here. Hello, slaves. No. I've been in there. Did I go in here? Junk room. Oh. Hey, Sam, I'm writing to you from Multnomah Falls. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March, and I don't know if anyone running the school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh, wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh, shit, here you come. What the fuck? Okay.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Is she telling Katie to be straight and never to become gay? to avoid the consequences? What does she mean by that? Boone County Register, Friday, December 10th, 1965. The Mason's Pharmacy changes hands. The shoppers of Main Street were surprised today at the announcement that Mason's Pharmacy would change ownership for the first time since its opened 10 years ago. A rumor swirled that the sudden sale of the pharmacy was transacted for song. When asked about speculation that the deal had been signed for as little as $1, Mr. Samuel Onstein, Oscar Mason's longtime assistant and now proprietor of Mason's Pharmacy, told the Register the specifics will remain between... I don't care about this. I literally don't care. I'm sorry. I don't understand how that's relevant. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Get rid of that. Okay. Have I been through... No, to upstairs. It's another shortcut, I think. Was I here before? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Those are drawings. Those are also drawings. Sonic Youth. Pizza, more pizza. Oh, Samantha Greenbrier from Principal Sheldon Grossman. Fucking Sheldon Grossman. Dear Miss Greenbrier, I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. It showed initiative and was well written, but it does not change my mind on this matter. While I understand that Miss DeSoto is a friend of yours, the fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. As to your complaint that no other student has been punished for their part in this incident, the fact is that no guilty party has come forward and there's been no convincing evidence of whatever. Oh my god.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question.
She's LARPing.
There's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
I really don't understand her. I don't know. Like, if I'm gonna be serious about this and try and guess, I would assume that maybe it's like a family thing. Maybe her dad was in the army. He wanted a son or something. And so this is something that she was encouraged to do. But it seems like she and Sam didn't even really talk about it that much because Sam was surprised that she was enlisting. Oh my god, there's so much. The Psycho House Girl. The coolest stuff about being the Psycho House Girl. Cool thing number one, everybody in the hall thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of that's a lie to mom and dad situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were so loud and isn't this stuff that she's heard? Just that that I've heard her say? Yeah, I think so. Spanish. Remember when I was gonna learn Spanish? I'll do that eventually. At some point. Someday. Hey Lonnie, sorry my mom was such a bitch last night. She's hardly ever around since her forest is like an hour away. And then when she is home, she takes it out on you. Like, because you're not a member of the family, she knows you won't call her on it. And I'm sorry. You know. Haha, it's okay. I know she's just jealous of our cool and freewheeling lifestyles. I feel sorry for you. I'm lucky. My mom lives in Florida. You have to be a mom every day? Wait, oh, right. It's one of those where they write to each other. So that's Lonnie. Oh, hello, Starelia. Hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up the mom thing like that. I know I shouldn't complain. No, I'm being totally serious. My mom is a psycho Christian, and her new husband, Dawn, is a complete tool. She has a step douche, too. Living in Florida with him is her eternal punishment in my mind. So you wouldn't rather live with your mom in Florida? Well, I am having kind of a nice stream. I was feeling not so awesome when I started, but I was like, I want to do this because I'm sure that I will feel better after. But this is the second game I played. I wasn't expecting it to be so long. It's like a walking simulator kind of experience the story that way kind of thing. It's all right. It's an older one, I think. But I have fun streaming. Can I read this? Daniel says he's coming over to get his game back. Call Daniel back. Ooh. I don't know how much longer this is. Oh my god, there's more. Stub. Wait, oh, pick it up. What is this? Kink? 102 FM presents Earth, Wind, and Fire. I do like Earth, Wind, and Fire. Sam. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the raid, Leah. Hello, Raiders. What were you streaming? Normally, I'm not up this late on stream anyway. Oh yeah, the game I'm playing is called Gone Home, by the way. Yes, I am awake because this game is a lot longer than I thought it would be. Sam, this skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3 American. I love it. Merry Xmas. Miss you, L. P.S. Treasured always. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're playing Walking Dead Season 2! Oh my god. Hope you're having a fun time with it. Yeah, I just finished it last week. And I think I'm gonna take a break before I play another Walking Dead game. But I have been in the mood for story games. Like choose your own adventure stuff. Have I been in this room before? This house is way too big. Okay. Who is Carol? First off, congratulations. Janice Greenbrier, Regional Director. And I say congratulations because, come on, you're going to take the job, right? What are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Call them back. But in the meantime, let's discuss this little outing you had with our favorite flannel-clad hunk. What a blast. But you sound like you're reading a lot into an innocent night out. You sure? What is going on? Wait, so did their parents get divorced? Or when is this from? I heard a lot of conflicting things about season 2, but it's pretty decent so far. I hope it stays that way for the last 2 episodes. I cannot comment. But I am very curious to see how you take it. I might try to catch your streams of it because I do love watching people play Walking Dead. I'll say that it was a very interesting experience to play it through again so long after it first came out. I ended up feeling like way differently. Some of my feelings were similar. Others were different. There was things I didn't notice. But I do think if you really like Walking Dead, it's worth it to play all of the seasons at least once. Although, I don't know, I keep going back and forth between telling people that they can just skip season 3 and being like, hold on. It might be kind of interesting. But I'm gonna have to find out myself in the future when I replay it. Okay, where am I going? To the basement again? I feel like I'm searching for the end of the game, and also I really have to pee. Only play through season 1 and stop midway through season 2. We're in the new to you stuff, I see. Detergent. Oh, what is this? You have a greenhouse? Is there anything in here? Oh, yeah. Okay. It's been almost 20 years since John Russell heard the call. Twice he saved a president's life. He's practically forgotten the days of the future, of danger and excitement, the days where he mattered. So when that familiar rip in time opens in front of him, and his handlers peer out, he doesn't hesitate. Is the president in danger? No. The life you saved this time will be your own. So the dad, he did go insane, and then he started writing novels about the JFK assassination theories? And I'm sure if you just got here, it might sound a little bit strange. This game is interesting, kind of. There's like a side plot going on with the dad of the family that doesn't really seem very relevant. The main thing is about, so I'm playing as a young woman named Caitlin, and she's come back to her childhood home, I think, and nobody's here, and it seems like kind of a sort of like dreamlike thing where I'm revisiting things from the past and all that, although it's all kind of revolving around her younger sister, Samantha, and that kind of stuff. I don't know. I suppose I'll find out what happened to her if I finish it. But there's kind of a lot going on. Put it out. A going away show for Lonnie D. Girl Scouts' last show ever.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Yikes. But I sent this one from Barcelona. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I have had a wonderful time on the beaches of Barcelona. Dad and Sam, I think you would like the gaudy architecture. It is from a strange alien world. I am headed to my final destination, Amsterdam. For how long? That depends. I am running low on money. I will look for a cheap standby ticket and call you when I'm headed home. Sorry for the short notice. Can't wait to see you all again. It'll be good to be home. So when did she leave? And how long has she been away? Like several years? I feel like the atmosphere just became kind of scary. Okay, do I want to go to basement? I don't know. Because there's like several other items that have combinations to fill in. Yeah, I mean, I do like. I'm not complaining. I was just commenting on it. Although I don't think that this game could scare me properly. Why would you do that? Don't do that. Exam schedule. Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan Blair request the honor of your presence at the marriage of their daughter, Ellen Margaret, to Richard Morris Pattermack. Okay. Samantha and Daniel were in the woods one day. It was sunny, and they were on an adventure. But they went to the bad part of the wood, and it got dark. Daniel said, "Are you scared?" So Samantha said, "No. Are you?" They laughed and went more to the bad part, and then they went to the part that was never there before, and there was a ship, a pirate ship, on the ocean. Samantha said, "I'll be the captain, and you be the first mate." Daniel said, "I captain," and they went on the pirate ship and started sailing. Okay, so I guess this is revealing... I don't know what Homestar Runner is. I'm just reading it how it's written, okay? So this is like the epic reveal of the Captain Allegra and First Mate story that... So Daniel was originally... It was originally about her and Daniel, and then when she like lost interest in Daniel and started being interested in Lonnie, she changed the First Mate into a girl. What is that? Can I speak like that for the rest of the stream?
Daniel finally came over to get his game.
Okay.
I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
They love their pizza in this house. Dum, 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 dum. Bum, 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 bum. Congratulations on your new position. I write blah blah blah. You know, blah 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 blah. Bran with fiber. Okay. Hamburger dinner. I have to pee. I have to get out of here. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. And I feel like I'm entering like some sort of sunk cost fallacy with this game at this point because it's 2 in the morning and I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. But it's gotta be almost done, right? And it would be kind of lame if I didn't see the ending. How much? What is left? Maybe it's my fault because I keep stopping to read everything. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, first let me say I hope this missive finds you well. Hell, it feels like a goddamn miracle that it finds you at all. Do you know how long we've been trying to track you down? Worry not, we aren't the feds, the men in black, or any other sort of creeping fascist hobgoblins. In fact, we're on your side. Let me start from the beginning. Unknown dimension is what you might call a special... Oh my... Okay, so the dad and his JFK conspiracy theory novels they've caught the attention of some other conspiracy theorists and they want to publish his books. I don't think I've ever played a video game that had like a B plot. Like an episode of a TV show or a movie, maybe. Do movies have B plots? I'm not sure about that. Is that... I don't even know what that says. Can I put it in here? I can! Oh, they got music. It's too loud. It's too loud, sorry. Open fridge, wow. Wow. I mean, I don't think there's gonna be any secret notes in there. What is my next... I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't want to go back to the greenhouse. Do I want to go to the basement? Wait, wasn't I... Did I already use the basement key? I did, right? I used it already. I don't want to go to the greenhouse. Oh my goodness me. No, there's no way I can go through there. Okay, let's just say I loop back around to the front of the house. Here it is. Where else should I go? I actually have no idea. Because I don't... Let me look at what I have. I think I've just unlocked a bunch of shortcuts, right? I had the combination for the locker. Which I've already... already used it. The only other thing... Like, what is this other key I have? Spare key that was hidden under Christmas duck, but that's how I got into the house, I think. The only thing I can think of left that I need to find is the key for the attic. Because it has, like, Sam's secret dark room in it. But I have no idea where that could be. Maybe it's in that safe, that secret safe. But I really... Oh my god. I have no idea. I don't know how much longer... See, I can't even speak English anymore. I don't know how much longer this can go on for. Okay. It's 2 a.m. I think I'm going to stop playing this game. I'm gonna be sensible. I know I gotta be close to the end. But okay, I'm gonna stop playing right now. Or somebody tells me where I get the key to the attic so that we can see the ending and finish it. Or maybe I'll even look it up. I hate doing this. I don't like doing this in video games, but... Let me see. Gone home. Attic key. Where is it? Secret room under the stairs. Get a map. Wait, what? In the garden room? Wait, oh, I didn't even look at the map properly. Map in the garden room. Map to a secret room in the fort. Oh my! No! Don't quit the game! Don't quit the game. Okay, okay. So I should already have the information for it. Let's not give up. I'm gonna try and go downstairs to the foyer. No, that's not it. I want to watch South Park and drink hot chocolate. Okay. No, I think I need to go to the garden room. I think I don't have it yet because I didn't click on the map. 2000 kids reacts to 90s kids game? I mean, I don't know. There's gotta be better 90s kids games than this one. No, that's not quite the foyer. That's a different secret thing. That's why I was confused. Is there something in here? You don't need the map for it? What do I do? Click on it, but where is it? I'm desperate. Book. Oh, it's another Holy Bible. This is just like a map that they would have in Phasmophobia, really. Wood panels? Oh. So I can just click on it? Okay. Is it actually here in the foyer? Next. What? Have I missed important parts of story? What's going on here? Possession and exorcism. And are some of the letters backwards or no? Oh my god, I genuinely thought that some of the letters were backwards. But they're not. I need to go to bed, dude. Who is that? Is that Oscar? What is this? A smudge stick? Cereal? We're not even gonna get... Oh, no, there we go. She's gonna say something now, I suppose.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Am I gonna find her dead in there? In one way or another? Probably not. But I'm curious to how a game like this possibly could end. I don't think I have ever beaten a walking sim game like this ever in my life. The only other one that I played was Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. My sister and I quite enjoyed that. We were interested in the mystery. I never finished it though. So I will never know what that weird illness was that was killing everybody and making them vomit blood. Edith Finch, I do have that one, I think. I wanted to stream it at some point. Sam, I'll always remember what we had. Stay strong, kick ass. I love you, Lonnie.
Oh my god. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic. and Lonnie in my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive."
Seems
Until
irresponsible.
we find somewhere. For us. And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
All right. What is this? Oh, it's for photo stuff. Letters to Katie. Oh, is this all of the stuff that I've been hearing, or is that it?
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
Is this gonna get claimed? Okay. Yeah, the twist is that it wasn't a horror game. I wasn't expecting it to be, but then people were saying that it was scary, and it was clearly trying to jump scare me a little bit. 2 people named Sarah? Okay. So, the Dark Souls of Life is Strange games. Okay. So I kind of didn't like that at all. In fact, I need to turn this down. I need to turn this way down. I need to turn that's like 10% volume. Okay. I don't like, okay. I don't know. I put this on my Steam list because my sister mentioned it to me like 10 years ago. I thought, oh, this might be a nice thing to play. It's not like I got super pissed off. But it really is just that Life is Strange before Life is Strange came out. But the thing is that even Life is Strange and games like it is just extremely formulaic kind of... It was fine. It was not for me. It was... What are the words that I'm trying to think of in my head? It was okay. It was a very basic love story. It was also gay. So, similarly to Life is Strange, I can absolutely imagine that for a lot of people this was something that probably they were able to get really into, connected with them in a certain way. Maybe they don't have any other queer pieces of media that they could enjoy at the time. It was perhaps for some girls, it was a story that really spoke to them. But for me, with this kind of thing, this like very particular like, I feel like I'm sounding like such a bitch as I talk about this. But I'm just saying my personal opinions, which is that this sort of thing, from the perspective of a very well-off white American female protagonist. She didn't really have there wasn't that much drama, really. It was like very mild. Life is Strange has a lot of drama. It's got that going for it, at least. This one, nothing really happened except that she fell in love with a girl She didn't even have to come out to her parents or anything. Not that everybody has to do that, but just for like sake of like story drama, it was like mentioned once, like, oh, I don't know that they don't know. And then they ran away together. Even the stuff with Daniel, I was expecting Daniel to be like a psycho or a stalker or something like that and confront her about being with Lonnie, but he didn't. They just met as adults and became friends again, and it was nice. And Katie's not really a character. It was just not. It was just nothing. Oh, I'll turn it back up. I don't even know if she was autistic, bro. She was very normal. But she wasn't. Although I don't know. She was not of the common person, because her dad is like an author. Yeah, she was a quirk chungus. That's what you want to say. This game came out at the height of YouTuber first-person horror game mania. Like it wasn't it, and it kind of spun on the whole look around house game thing. Yeah, I think that definitely the time during which this came out, it's one of those where that would have a huge effect on how people consumed it. It is like highly possible that if I played this way back when, I would have been a bit amazed by it. I liked Life is Strange when it first came out. Well, I thought it was cringe, and then I got a little bit more invested by episode 3 like everybody else did. It wasn't my favorite thing ever, but you know. There was discourse on this? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get involved in any discourse. It was fine. That's all I have to say about it. It was okay. It was fun to stream it, though. I would have been bored if I played it by myself. I don't hate it. I just don't like it. And that's okay. I'm glad that I could stream today. It did make me feel better. Even though it was a little crazy and it went on far longer than I expected it to. And other stuff. I want to stream tomorrow. I want to stream on Friday. Friday, Quantum Break. Tomorrow. Wait, what day is it? Okay, yeah. Friday, Quantum Break. Tomorrow, either Pokemon or something else. Maybe it'll be Tomodachi Life. I don't know. I will see how I feel. But you know what? Thank you for watching me stream. I hope that it was a good time for you as well. And thank you very much, Leah, for the raid. I don't think that I'll be raiding anybody else. Although, let me see if there's anybody. I gotta close this game and uninstall it. Yeah, I'm too scared to raid anybody as usual. But yes, see you again hopefully tomorrow.